Hi everyone, it's me, Jonathan, here with yet another MuleSoft AI chain demo that is based on RAG. I promise this will be my last RAG demo in a while, but for context, I just got super excited after having had an inspiring discussion with my colleague Burak Tosh after publishing my Camera to RAG demo. So this time, as you might have seen in the title already, we have an AI agent that serves as an ebook assistant. Should you not be familiar with how we can leverage the power of knowledge stores and RAG with MuleSoft AI Chain, please check out the content that my amazing colleagues have published as well as my latest demo. But for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Have you ever had a situation where you were looking at a piece of text in foreign language on a picture or a screenshot where it wasn't possible to copy-paste the text into a translator? So let's presume that I don't have command of the English language and that I cannot understand the text in the following snippet. So let me take a screenshot of it and give it a few seconds to digest what's in the screenshot. Now, I can simply make use of our ebook assistant and ask for a translation into my preferred language by, for instance, indicating German as our target language. And as expected, it translates the text into German. Now, in this case, the text is quite understandable, but should the text become more complicated, we can make use of the question box at the bottom. So maybe we can ask, how old is my mom? And it says, based on the information provided, your mom is 48 years old. Let's ask about her hairstyle. And it says your mother has long brown hair. Perfect. Now, assuming that our excerpt stretches over multiple pages, you can take another screenshot at the top. Let's try Chinese this time and see what happens. And as expected, it can translate the detected text in the picture into Chinese. Let's also ask some questions about the dad. He is 49 years old. What work does he do? He is a doctor. Now the cool thing is that through RAG, it remembers the context so that I can ask questions not only about the immediate context, but rather about what I have previously scanned. In other words, I can ask questions about my family. And it says your family consists of your dad and your mom, and it contains the information to both of my parents here. But as you can see, it doesn't know too much about quote-unquote me yet. So let's change that. We do so by scanning another picture. Let us again ask the same question. Now it says your family consists of your dad, your mom, and you, Isabella. It even states things about the grandma who gave you a beautiful pink dress as a gift. Now, if this is too much information, you can even consolidate the information as a JSON object. And as expected, it returns a JSON object that you can use for further programming. Now let's put this ebook assistant through its last and hardest test, checking whether it can understand handwritten Chinese characters. And after giving it a second, it is ready to return the answer in English. Here we go. And maybe you have also wondered why there's a cute looking panda at the bottom. In fact, it is a clickable button. By clicking on it, we will make use of one of our latest functions that the Mac project offers, the Mac Whisperer, which is able to handle text-to-speech.
You are locked in a small room. You don't remember what happened, nor do you know why you are locked in here. You used to get food from the window of the room, but neither your friends nor adults have been able to help. You decide that you must escape. Otherwise, the situation might get worse.
Now you might be wondering what is underneath the hood. For that, we already switched into the Anypoint Studio environment, where we can see that we only have 5 flows which are running in this Mule app. So let's start with the first one. The first one generates a new knowledge store. As you can see, it listens to the endpoint generate, and then we can use a connector provided by the MuleSoft AI Chain project, where we can then embed a new knowledge store. We also write a temporary file which is empty at the beginning. The second flow is translating or capturing the information that is captured in the screenshot and vectorizing it and stores it in the knowledge store. And as you can see, it listens to the trigger screenshot, and it is triggered whenever a screenshot is taken. So it first reads the information in the picture. In the screenshot, please just give me the plain text that you are able to read in the image. Do not add any overhead. Then I transform the response a bit, delete the old temporary file, write a new temporary file, and then embed the information in a vectorized fashion into the knowledge store. The third flow is dealing with the translation part. It listens to the endpoint translate, it captures the language that we want to have our text translated to, then it reads the temporary file, which is the last file, which is the current file that we have just captured, and then we put everything, ingest everything into the MuleSoft AI chain connector with the instruction, respond by translating the text excerpt into the previously captured variable. The fourth one would be to deal with the questions that we ask. So here it listens to the endpoint questions, and again, it's super simple, just one connector with some instructions. Please base your answer on the information that you have in the knowledge store. Do not invent things. And lastly, the fifth flow is translating or converting the text into speech. And as you can see, we make use of a listener at the beginning as a trigger, as an event source with the endpoint text to speech. And here we have our Mac Whisperer connector that just converts the text into spoken form. So that's a wrap for the demo. Thank you very much for watching, and make sure to check out all other demos that my amazing colleagues put out on a regular basis. Stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.